for the Galaxy Broad Detective Agency. I guess fasten your seatbelts because we're about to... Yeah. Well, we've got one last case that we got to do here. Turn the volume down just a smidgen. Music's great, but also kind of want to, keep my voice smooth, but probably just going to be setting the scene for this one. Al. Ashu. Gesundheit. Alfendi. Not here. Can I help you, miss? Oh, Al's got a young woman in here, has she? Has he? Sorry. Sniff. My name's Florence Sish. Ashu? I work at the lab. Ah, hello, Florence. You're actually on time today, I see. Not funny, Al. You should be ashamed of yourself, bringing a woman back here. No, I've just started work here. I'm Lucy Baker. Oh, new blood, is it? Well, anyway, enough. Achoo! Preamble. I want you to look into a case. I've sent our lab report over already. It's not like you to ask for help with the case, Florence. Is it especially puzzling? It's as clear as a test tube. Excuse me. Never heard that one before, but I like it. A burglar broke into a flat and, achoo, killed one of the residents. Oh no. Well, if it's that black and white, how come you want us to get involved? Yeah. Good question, Lucy. Because it doesn't add up. Sniff. What doesn't add up? Oh. The suspects as suspicious as they come. Alright, that was very helpful. He's made a statement already, but I'm certain there's more to it than achoo, meets the eye. What is this? Transformers? I can't abide the thought of the case being closed before I've dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's. So you want the professor to look into it? Ah, very good one. Lucy, I cross I's and dot the T's. Alright, I need a cup of tea. Hello. Okay, and figure out what's niggling you, is that it? Yes. Would you mind, Prof? Oh, it's what the quotations. She doesn't have respect for this guy. Not sure I like you calling me that, Florence. If that's the only objection, I presume you'll take it on, Prof? Oh, she's testy. If you promise to make that the last time you addressed me like that, wow. Al, you have a deal. Why does she want to... So, where's the file? Didn't I already say I'd sent it over? Oh yes, here it is. Yes, we'll start investigating this at once. She's a little sassy. Just know this, if you fail to solve... I like this lady. She's strong. She's a strong lady. If you fail to prove... I don't know if... Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good. This is how you should be. You gotta stand up for yourself. If you fail to solve it, I swear I'll keep calling you Prof until the end of your days. Achoo! Lucy, we have to solve this case. Failure is not an option. I can't stand being called Prof. Professionalism will see us through. A nice save there, Lucy. It were a case that came up just as I didn't get to read that. Happened in a fairly ordinary studio. Hopefully you got to read that. I were used to seeing blood by now, and the male victim in this case were covered in it. That and broken glass. There were 3 suspects. There's always 3 suspects, even though the burglar was supposed to be very clear. I remember being surprised by the clever trick the killer employed, but that weren't the reason why the case stuck in my mind. Oh no! Gotta read. You see, that was the last time I ever saw the other side of the prof. Oof. The Bungled Burglary. Why am I still talking in a British accent? Folks, I'm getting too into character. Right. Let me tell you what we know. The victim in this case is a young male murdered in his first floor flat. We've already managed to identify him, and he's something of a loose cannon. Yikes. Oh. Wait, he's dead, isn't he? Yes, a certain Jack Potsby. The incident occurred a few days ago, just after midnight. His wife, a woman by the name of Goldie Potsby Mann, was having a shower when she heard him scream. It's a stylish woman, though. She ran out of the bathroom to see her husband lying on the floor and the culprit running away. According to her statement, the killer was a muscular man dressed entirely in black. That must be the burglar. That should give us a good head start with finding him then, eh? Well, the block's caretaker, who was on duty at the time, heard the sound of glass breaking. Of course he did. He ran upstairs and knocked on Potsby's door, whereupon the wife told him about the intruder. Wasting no time, the caretaker conducted a search of the grounds and apprehended a suspicious man. He got him? What do they need us for, then? There's naught for us to do, surely. Well, the apprehended man was an alibi of sorts. Lovely. This just gets more and more complicated. He's a known petty criminal by the name of Buster Nix. He claims he was attempting to break into a ground floor flat at the time. That might be our dude. Oh, very nice. The lies some people tell. He says he ran off when he heard the sound of shattering glass. In his statement, however, he claims he didn't see anyone coming down from the floor above. Of course he didn't, because it were him that did it. The thieving numpties incriminated himself with that. Good call, Lucy. Oh, I think not. These Layton guys, they're very, very smart. You gotta watch out for these Layton guys. If he wanted to deceive us, he'd be claiming he did see someone else running away, surely? Maybe not. Oh, I suppose you're right. That would make more sense, unless, he's going for the double fake here. That's what's really bothering me. If you conclude Nix is telling the truth, things get very complicated. Don't they just? Yeah, I agree. So let's start making some deductions, shall we? Do you think you can determine who did it from the crime scene and witness statements we have? You're going to put me on the spot again, are you? I tell you what. First, let me fill you in on the 3 suspects. Yes, please. To start with, of course, we have the burglar, Buster Nix, who supposedly is the prime suspect, right? We got a suspicious man caught nearby, an old wag. I don't know what that means. And serial burglar, I don't intend to Google it. Known for his swift getaways, he was dressed in black and caught near the block of flats. Very suspiciously, he was caught in the gardens around the block of flats immediately after the incident. But there's his statement, don't forget. If he really is our man, then what he said doesn't make sense. No, quite. We must be careful not to jump to any conclusions. Next, there's the caretaker, Chase M. Downs. Caretaker at the block of flats, concierge at the flats where the incident occurred, a keen bodybuilder who's recently joined an exclusive nearby gym. Alright, need to take after this guy. He can get violent when angered, it seems. Yikes. His actions from when the incident occurred to when he caught Nix seemed to be nothing but laudable. He could always have engineered it that way, couldn't he, though? Yes, very astute, Lucy. Finally, there's the victim's wife, Ms. Goldie Potsby Mann. Jack Potsby's wife, a stunning beauty, I agree. Sadly, this isn't the first husband she's survived. Uh-oh. Yikes. A little suspicious there. She claims to have been showering at the time of the incident and was the one who discovered the victim. Interesting. Wow, what a stunner. Oh, she's even like, sorry, Lucy. Oh, really? Is she? Okay. Come on, Alfendi. Are you joking? Yeah, I know, right? Well, anyway, that's what we know about the suspects. Now, I've set up the reconstruction device to include all the info we've gleaned so far for your perusal. We're a little short on details for you to say with any certainty at this stage, but what's your gut instinct, Lucy? Who do you think the culprit is? Once you've had a think about it, we'll start trying to make some logical deductions. Let's have a think about it. Alright, let me tell you what I think. I suspect the true culprit is in fact the victim's wife, Pottsby Mon. You damn it. Yes, I can say that with very precise 96.4% certainty. You're pretty sure of yourself again, aren't you, Prof? Uh-oh, she called him Prof. Oh, he doesn't mind. Well, there's still an uncomfortable 3.6% band of uncertainty that we must eliminate. I would take that band of uncertainty any day. I'll need to speak directly to the suspect in order to clear up one or two loose ends. I assume you mean our prime suspect, Miss Goldie Pottsby Mon. Aye. Though it's not officially related to this case, the woman has an extremely worrying history. She's had 3 previous marriages, every one of which has ended with her spouse dying. Yikes. Same as she's already been widowed 3 times in the past and lives a very opulent life off of the resulting life insurance. It's one way to do it, right? Alright, no, don't do that, kids, please. Space Rangers, if that's not copyright by Buzz Lightyear, then, oh gosh. Give over, talk about leaving a trail. The police and insurance companies investigated the incidents, of course, but they couldn't find any indication of foul play. Maybe she's just dead unlucky then, don't you think? Do you think? Let's reserve judgment on that until we've met the woman in person. She should be here any minute. Yikes. Do you think she has any idea we're on to her? To help us with our investigation was the way I put it when I asked her to come in. She probably knows. Yikes. I guess we'll have to try and catch her off guard then, eh? Yes, I don't expect she'll give much away, but as we home in on the truth, hopefully she'll get flustered. I'm counting on your help, Lucy. Well, it doesn't sound like it's going to be a walk in the park, but I'll do what I can. Geez, there's the lady of the hour. Good, because I believe she's here. Uh-oh. There's her fifth husband? He's gonna be dead next. Oh, now, were you gentlemen... I'm kidding. Were you gentlemen who requested my presence here? What the... Miss Goldie Pottsby Mon? That is my name. A pleasure to meet you, I'm sure. I don't know what accent I'm doing here. And who's this fellow with you? It's my 5th husband. Well, I would have thought that was perfectly plain. Bing here's my new man. That's what I thought. Grrr. You've got a new fellow already, but your husband's barely cold. Husband? Oh, yes, I did have a husband. That's right. Oh, dear. Wow, she is just floating on from one man to the next. I know, like, there's womanizers, but what is this? Yee, talk about the unfeeling. A manizer? A geezerizer? And what's that you've got around your fellow's neck? A collar? It's my pet, isn't it? Swell, it shows it myself. Grr, it sounds like a dog. Unbelievable. You can't do that. Well, I do declare the police interfering in your young lady's private affairs of the heart. No, that was not what I meant at all. Miss Pottsby, man, we fully respect your privacy, and your relationship with this man is not of concern. However, I wonder if we might ask your friend to leave us alone while we discuss the case. Bing is my best friend, Inspector. You even though I've only known him for 2 days. We have no secrets between us. If I stay, he stays. I'm afraid I cannot allow information about the case to be revealed to a third party. Please, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, she's miffed. Oh, very well. Bingo, home boy. Go wait for me under the porch. Wow. Oh, no. Now, boy. Oh, that's a sad. He's a good doggy. Thank you. Now allow me to introduce myself, if a little late. I'm Inspector Layton, and I'm Lucy Baker, the prof assistant. And what is it that you want with little old me? I already gave the nice old gentleman my statement. Whoever knows it was that no-good outlaw who committed this heinous crime. Indeed, as likely as that may seem, there are a number of issues we still need to clear up. Oh, really, Inspector? Yes, well, 2 issues to be precise. First, the exact circumstances of the victim's death. We need to establish whether or not he really was killed by an intruder. I've already told you I saw the intruder with my own eyes. Wake up. Secondly, there's the intruder's point of entry. Exactly how did the culprit enter the flat? Why, through the window, of course. Let me spell it out for you. You need only look at the scene to know it. Have you even read my statement, Inspector? Naturally, I've read all the witness statements. It's our job to iron out all these little details one by one, you see. I hope you won't mind helping us. It would be my pleasure if it helps to bring that murdering outlaw to justice. Good. So, Lucy, shall we begin our investigation? Alright, let's get stuck in. I had an interesting vision with that statement in my mind, but I won't go into it. I think this is a great point, hopefully, to play safe. Okay, not yet. But I really gotta go. So these are all the issues we still need to clear about the case, are they? Yes, if we can solve these little riddles, it will lead us to the truth about what happened. Why, they're both as plain as day. Perhaps. But we need to confirm they're as clear-cut as it seems. Lucy, where do you want to start? Let's see now. Please save. Thank you. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy it. It's the start of our it's our third file, but second case and final case most likely.